God bless. Today I'm wanting to do a full-on discussion about all the Kingdom Hearts 3 information that was released from D23. Now Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games. I admit I have been kind of critical about it in the past, mostly because Nomura was taking his sweet ass time with it. But right now that I know we're getting it next year for sure, God hope there's no delays. And if there is a delay, hopefully it's not pushed out of 2018. Hopefully, I'm going to go into a full discussion about Kingdom Hearts 3 and what I think it's going to, in this video, but when I think it's going to release in 2018. But that's going to be towards the end of the video. But yeah, I'm first going to go over all the big points of information that have to do with the video game that was released from D23. Now, a lot of things that were said at D23 got me pretty excited that weren't shown in the trailer. And the number one thing that was talked about is that we could get a second playable character in Kingdom Hearts 3. So, there's no if, there is we're getting a second playable character in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I couldn't, to sort of more, I couldn't say who it is and how it will fit into the story and how it would work. And I know in previous Kingdom Hearts games we've gotten multiple playable characters too. Hence Dream Drop Distance we got Riku, Reach into Memories we got Reach into Memories and Chain of Memories we got Riku, Birth by Sleep we got Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, and then yeah, those are the games you had more than one playable character. I'm trying to think. Was there any other ones that we had multiple characters? No, I think those are all the ones we had multiple playable characters in, and then of course there was ones where we just played that specific character. But yeah, we've had more than one playable character in Kingdom Hearts before, and even in Kingdom Hearts 2 in an extent we had more than one playable character. We had Sora. We had Roxas at the beginning of the game. We had you could play as Mickey whenever you would die, and then at the end of the game, for a short period of time, you could play as Riku. So we've had multiple playable characters even within a main installment of a Kingdom Hearts game, although it wasn't the full game. You're playing as that second playable character, so they could do something like that, where say since the whole game you're playing as a second playable character, but you're playing as this playable character at a certain part of the game. But Tonemura did say it would only be one other playable character besides Sora. So I wanted to say they could do this with this scene right here, as you're seeing behind me, the Young Master Xehanort and Eriquist scene. They could use that scene for you to play as, of course, Young Master Xehanort right over there. Not you, Eriquist, but yeah, Young Master Xehanort. They could use that for you to play as Young Master Xehanort towards this part of the game. Where say it's kind of, they already said this scene right here, it's going to be at the beginning of the game. This scene is what kicks up Kingdom Hearts 3. They said this scene is going to be what starts Kingdom Hearts 3. And I believe the way they could do this is have this guy right here, Young Master Xehanort, playable during this scene, like how they did with Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2, where the prologue you're playing as Young Master Xehanort. Pretty much the prologue is Young Master Xehanort and everything about and you're pretty much experiencing Young Master Xehanort's story as to how he got the Keyblade known as Master Xehanort's Keyblade, or should I say the Master of Masters Keyblade. How he got the Master of Masters Keyblade, the no-name Keyblade of the Foretellers. Because that Keyblade right there is not actually Master Xehanort's Keyblade. If you keyed up with Kingdom Hearts lore and story and all that, you would know that an Unchained Key, Unchained Key, how much I hate it, but how an Unchained Key, Union Cross Key, whatever the fuck you want to call it, gave that Keyblade to Luxu, and I guess we don't know if Luxu passed this down to Young Master Xehanort, but we know Luxu was the one to hold it before Young Master Xehanort. So we know that Keyblade that Luxu got was from, of course, the Master of Masters, because it was his Keyblade with his eye in it, the Master of Masters' eye in it. So yeah, this game, multiple playable characters. I'm super excited that we're going to get to play as a second character besides Sora. I'm hoping if they don't do this scene where you play as young Master Xehanort, they do a whole second thing where you get to play as Riku, and you get to experience Riku's story when he goes out to get the when he goes out to recover the remaining Keyblade wielders and stuff like that. Because I would love to play as Riku as he goes to get Aqua, Terra, Ventus, all them other people to help out with the final Keyblade War. So yeah, that would make me totally excited. So now let's get into the next subject. The next subject is Tsunomura revealed that I don't know if you saw in the trailer. I'll show it off in the video. And yeah, as I was saying, on the next subject, we got now 5 party members in the game. Yes, 5 party members. That's confirmed as this image behind me. We now have 5 party members. There is Donald, Goofy, and then as you see, we got 2 party members. As usually with previous Kingdom Hearts games, there were usually just 1 party member per world. This in Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like they're changing that, and we're gonna get up to more than 1 party member per world, and we don't have to switch out Donald and Goofy. Those other 2 members are actually full party members, which I really love they're doing. And Tsunomura had been interviewed about this and asked about this and asked if we could have more than 5 party members in the game, and he said yes, there will be times where you can have 5 or more party members in the game. So this just got me totally excited, because during the final Keyblade War battle, we could possibly get up to all the Guardians of Light in our, well, not all, but most of the Guardians of Light in our party. Like we could get we could get pretty much party members at the end game that will make it a Keyblade War. So yeah, that's pretty cool that this is now a feature in Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, that's got me excited, because not only are we going to have more than 1 playable character, but we could also have more party members in the game, and that's a really cool thing. Now on to the last subject. They talked about the gummy ship and how that would play in Kingdom Hearts 3. And the gummy ship is, they said it will return, but Tsunomura said he is tweaking it, because he took fan suggestions. He said he will tweak it to make it better for future games. He said yes, the gummy ship thing isn't what people didn't really like it in Kingdom Hearts 1. He said it made it a little bit better in Kingdom Hearts 2, and he said they're going to further improve upon that and make it even better in Kingdom Hearts 3. It won't be like the same thing from Kingdom Hearts 2. He said he always looks to change it up for each one of the games. So yes, the gummy ships are returning. I know a lot of people don't like gummy ships. Me personally, they didn't bother me. They didn't detract from the game for me. They just gave me something to do in between going to Worlds, so I kind of did enjoy them. They didn't really hurt me. They were just a little cool side thing to do. They like weren't pushed on you. Where you're like, oh, you got to do this in order to do whatever in the game. No, they were just a cool little side thing you do when you go to a world and stuff like that. They didn't really impact the game any less for me. So I'm glad they're making it better, because I actually do like games like that. Do like games like Star Fox, all that other stuff, where it's like dog fighters and stuff like that. So if they can make the gummy ship thing better, then I'm all for it. Last but not least, they did talk about releasing Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch. They talked about Kingdom Hearts 3 coming to the Switch, which Kingdom Hearts 3 has been something that a lot of people have wanted on the Switch, including me. So I would love to play it on the go, and they have said that this can handle Kingdom Hearts 3 in Unreal Engine 4, because Unreal Engine 4 is working on the Switch. So Tsunomura said it wouldn't be a problem for him to port over Kingdom Hearts 3 if fans wanted it, but he said it will not happen until after the PS4 and Xbox One versions are released. So pretty much he said, look, I know people want it, but I'm not going to release it till after Kingdom Hearts 3 is released on the PS4 and Xbox One, because he understands that if he releases, that if he starts working on it now, that will push back Kingdom Hearts 3, and then fans will get mad because he's heard it from him before, where he said, well, we wish he wouldn't be working on this game, so we just hurry up and release Kingdom Hearts 3. So he's pretty much going to release Kingdom Hearts 3 and then work on a Switch version. And same with the HD remasters. He said with the HD remasters and 2.8, he would release those later on Xbox One after Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, because he doesn't want anything delaying Kingdom Hearts 3 even more than what it has been. So pretty much Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be worked on first, then we can get HD remasters. For all you Xbox fans, you get the HD remasters after Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and then we could get us Nintendo fans get Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch after Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out on PS4 and Xbox One. Now, here's the last thing I want to talk about, and these are the two last things I want to talk about that really weren't news from D23, but more of in line with rumors that came out and stuff like that. One rumor is like Kingdom Hearts 3. One rumor that was talked about, and I saw multiple Kingdom Hearts YouTubers talk about it just a few weeks. This was like 2 months ago back, that there was a leak that confirmed that Kingdom Hearts 3, which now is confirmed, is coming out in 2018. There's a leak from that guy that put out some tweets saying Kingdom Hearts 3 will come out in 2018 and it will not be finished. So, well, I know a lot of people are concerned that Kingdom Hearts 3 is not going to be finished in 2018. They're going to do the same thing they did with Final Fantasy 15, where they're going to have to add more stuff to it and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I think what's going to happen is, yes, there's probably going to be cut content, but the cut content is probably going to be added through Final Mix. I mean, it wouldn't be a lie to say this hasn't been done before in Kingdom Hearts. It just hasn't been done in a DLC form, but it's been done before with Kingdom Hearts, where we've gotten a not fully Kingdom Hearts version, and later we got the fully Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts. Pretty much, this is going to be pretty much this cut content. I think it will be added through Final Mix. And I think another reason he's waiting to release the Switch version, so that when he does release the Switch version, he can release Final Mix on this. We're pretty much get the Final Mix version on the Switch. And I think what he's going to do is exactly what Bandai Namco did with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Road to Boruto, where he releases Road to Boruto on a disc, and then also where Bandai Namco released Road to Boruto on a disc and also as DLC. So pretty much Final Mix will be both DLC and on disc. And if you buy this DLC, which is add on to your Kingdom Hearts 3 you have already, and pretty much finish the packaging. It wouldn't be the first time we got a Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts later on. And I know people are going to be mad like, whoa, that's ripping. Technically it's not. It's been done before with Kingdom Hearts. As long as it's just a Final Mix version as DLC, I'm okay with it. Because Final Mix is something that has been done in Kingdom Hearts before. It's a common thing within Kingdom Hearts for us to get a Final Mix version later on. So I'm not going to complain if they do a Final Mix version later on. They do a Final Mix version later on of that, and then yeah, that's all really. Oh yeah, and the release date. I also want to talk about the release date. One last thing about the release date. The release date. What I'm thinking they're going to do. This is once again my speculation. But what I think you're going to do is D23 Japan has been. It was already confirmed that it was delayed till 2018. D23 Japan, I believe, is in January or February of next year. I can't remember which. I think it's more in January. So yeah. D23 Japan is either in January or February of next year. When D23 Japan happens, I believe they're going to do the exact same thing that Final Fantasy did with their Uncovered event. If you all remember, back right before Final Fantasy 15 released, the year before, they said coming 2016. They said coming 2016. Didn't say coming soon. It said coming 2016. And no longer said now in development. It said coming 2016 the year before it released in 2016. The last trailer in 2015 said coming 2016. What did Kingdom Hearts 3 just do? It just said coming 2018. Didn't give a full release date. They gave a release window. Coming 2018. Then a year later in 2016, which was last year, they did the Final Fantasy 15 Uncovered event, where Uncovered revealed the full release date. Of course, it didn't meet that release date, but it still released in 2016. It released in November, but they revealed the full release date. They talked about so many things with the game, and they just promoted it out the ass at that event. It was Final Fantasy 15's Uncovered event. So let's say at D23 Japan, they do a Kingdom Hearts 3 Uncovered event, because they still have a lot of news to talk about with Kingdom Hearts 3. And let's say in 2018, they do the Kingdom Hearts 3 Uncovered event. And that's this Kingdom Hearts 3 Uncovered event. They do a full-on release window, they do the full-on release date, reveal the music for the game like they did for Final Fantasy 15, where they revealed Stand By Me. They reveal Yatada Hikaru's new song for Kingdom Hearts 3. They reveal reveal all the worlds, every last one of the worlds. They reveal the new party member. They revealed a new party member. They reveal everything about the game, including at the end, Tetsuya Nomura comes out on stage and reveals the release date. Now, here's what I'm saying. If this goes in line with what they did with Final Fantasy 15, I'm almost guaranteeing Nomura's going to repeat what Tabata did. He's going to try to release it in September. I'm calling it now. It's going to have a September 2018 release date. I don't know when in September, but it could have a September 2018 release date. Assuming this doesn't get the same delay treatment as Final Fantasy 15. God forbid they say September and they get delayed till November. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, it's going to come out holiday season 2018, holiday season 2018. No, I'm honestly gunning for September. I'm gunning for September because it's the same exact thing they did, Square did, with Final Fantasy 15. Don't believe me? Go look back at when everything happened right before Final Fantasy 15 released. This is Final Fantasy 15 all over again with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's pretty much, they're pretty much giving Kingdom Hearts 3 the same Final Fantasy 15 treatment. And now we got this release window. Most likely next year we'll get a Kingdom Hearts 3 Uncovered event at D23 Japan. I'm calling it now, D23 Japan. I don't think it's a coincidence it's been delayed till 2018. I believe the whole reason they delayed it is because Square told them, look, can you delay this till 2018 so we can do an Uncovered event here? We're going to do a full-on Kingdom Hearts 3 Uncovered event. We're going to reveal everything about it. Everything. Every fucking thing. Well, they weren't really the whole entire story, but they will reveal all the worlds, the new playable character, Yatada Hikaru's new song, all the merchandise coming with it, the collector's edition. You already know they're going to do a collector's edition. You already know they're going to repeat the same thing they did with Final Fantasy 15 by releasing some kind of PlayArt Sky bundle with Kingdom Hearts 3. They're going to try to. They're going to try to do some PlayArt Sky bundle with Kingdom Hearts 3. But like, you buy Kingdom Hearts 3, you'll get this PlayArt Sky with it. This Ultimate Sora PlayArt Sky. Right? You already know they're going to do it. This is Final Fantasy 15 all over again. And if you don't want to believe me, go look at Final Fantasy 15 and look what they did. This is that game all over again. So, that's just my discussion on the whole Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information that came out of D23. I wanted to get it all together in one video. So yeah, this is probably going to take a while to edit because this part alone is 9 minutes and other parts are kind of long too. And I'm going to put them all together. So yeah, until the next video, people, I hope to see you guys soon. God bless, take care. This is my Uncle Shal saying, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.